army has invaded Bangladesh. You mobilize your army to tackle with them, fight them, and your paramilitary for them, your entire police force into them. So what is that happened? Why you mobilize all those?
আসসালামু আলাইকুম প্রিয় দর্শক, এবার একটি আন্তর্জাতিক মিডিয়ায় সাক্ষাৎকার দিলেন গ্রামীণ ব্যাংকের প্রতিষ্ঠাতা ডক্টর মোহাম্মদ ইউনুস। প্রিয় দর্শক, তিনি সেখানে বাংলাদেশের বর্তমান আন্দোলন এবং ছাত্রদেরকে নিরীহভাবে গুলি করে হত্যা এবং দেশের আরও বিভিন্ন অসঙ্গতি তুলে ধরেছেন এবং তিনি সেখানে বিশ্ব নেতাদের দৃষ্টি আকর্ষণ করেছেন। প্রিয় দর্শক, তিনি আরও কি বলেছেন আসুন দেখে আসি ভিডিওতে।
We'll hear from one of Bangladesh's most famous figures, Professor Muhammad Yunus, ahead on the show. This exclusive interview from Paris, Nobel laureate, Grameen Bank founder, and a challenger to Hasina politically, Professor Muhammad Yunus, called for international attention to the situation and described what he had seen in Bangladesh. Listen.
The issue is government is treating the whole thing like a foreign army has invaded Bangladesh. You mobilize your army to tackle with them, fight them, and your paramilitary for them, your entire police force into them. So what is that happened? Why you mobilize all those things? Is it a foreign power that attacked you? Is it your own citizens and you're killing at random? Killing of all ages, all dimensions at this stage. So that's the kind of the situation which emerged in Bangladesh. And I've been appealing to the world leaders to see if killing can be stopped.
And you can read the full interview with Professor Yunus online at the Hindu's website, and the link is given below. In fact, after what he has spoken about, there have been some international comments. The UN Human Rights Chief, for example, Volker Turk, issued a sharp statement. The UN spokesperson said the UN Secretary General is deeply concerned, particularly as UN-marked vehicles were used by riot police in Dhaka.
We urge the authorities to ensure the protection and safety of all protesters and to create an environment where the rights to freedom of expression and peaceful assembly can be freely exercised, and he calls for all acts of violence to be investigated promptly, transparently, and impartially, and for those responsible held to account.
Then at a congressional hearing, a senior US official, Donald Liu, said that they were in touch with Bangladeshi authorities to calm the violence. They asked them to rescind the shoot-inside orders. But of course, Prime Minister Hasina has a very tense relationship with the US and has indirectly, in fact, claimed just last month that its sanctions against her during the elections were a ploy to force her to allow a US base in Bangladesh. She said a white person's base.
It's a very tense moment in Bangladesh between protesters and the government. We hope that calm is restored. I have been in touch with senior leaders in Bangladesh. We remain in touch with them now to try to encourage them to find a peaceful way to resolve this crisis.